off and go on to.
I gotta stop twitching, right? Right?
Yeah.
Get off my Twitch stream.
And I just hop right onto the chat thing that we do, and I sit and I look at everything.
Okay, so stop broadcasting and go on the thing.
Yeesh.
Yep.
My bag. Okay, and then what am I joining?
You, what I do personally is I have the party chat screen up.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay, so we're in this thing, and all you do is you put that into the thing, correct?
Yep, he does the load up.
Yeah.
Alright. So I gotta be quiet now?
After me and Alex are gonna announce our names, you just announce your dead silence.
Oh, yeah?
Or your Twitch name.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? You even know what it is?
No, you're supposed to announce it.
You don't even know what it is, do you?
Hey everyone, welcome to Noobs Q&A Room. I'm one of the hosts, Diddleman1995.
And I'm JDA2187.
And I am Dead Silence 5835. First time I'm able to be on this one, and this is the third episode.
Hey!
Yeah. Be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow our Twitch channels, and follow, like, and download on our Spotify channel. All the links will be provided in the descriptions of all of our posted videos and on our Spotify. So those are going to be easy to access. How have your guys' weeks been?
Not too bad.
Pretty good. Everything's been kind of working out for the better.
Nice, nice.
And it is Father's Day. Father's Day edition.
All the fathers and single
Happy
moms
Father's
who have to
Day.
take care of their children. Happy Father's Day to all who is in the place of the father or is a father.
And those of you who are no longer involved in the child's life, fuck you. Just kidding.
No, it's F dash dash dash.
So fine. F dash 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 you mother F dash dash ing a dash 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 hole.
And I do want to say,
too many things on that one. Huh? Yes, happy Father's Day to both. This is your, how many is this? Your first Father's Day?
Yeah, it's first Father's Day for him.
Well, actually, this is my second one.
No, your kid wasn't born yet. Kid wasn't born yet. Can't count.
My kid was born May 4th.
No.
Yes. He was born like a month beforehand.
See, this. You wasn't born this year.
No, he was born last year. He was born in 2020. Yeah.
Right, well,
You liar. You liar.
all right.
All left.
Who wants to start off?
All right, I got to pick up for. Okay, one of you guys can ask me one of the last time you guys had like 2 videos of questions. You can ask me one of those.
All right. Well, let's get from mine first. And should we give off answers or just let him answer them?
Just let
Whatever you
probably
want.
let him, because if
All right.
people really want to know our answers, they can go check out our last video, because they can be awesome people like that.
Yeah.
All right. So one of the questions was, what is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie of all time, never will get surpassed by any other movie, is The Crow with Brandon Lee in it.
Nice.
I can watch that movie so many times, and it still never gets old for me. That's one of my absolute favorite movies of all time, and will never change.
Nice.
And I watched that damn movie for years, and for some reason, I never knew he ended up dying during the filming of that.
Oh, really?
Pretty damn sad. Yeah, read up on it. It's pretty freaking sad.
Hmm.
Okay, next one.
That's a good movie. I really like that movie.
Hey.
Diddleman.
You gotta wait.
You got stickers?
No, I only got...
You
Huh?
Interruption.
Well, that's just
Interruption.
racist.
Would you shut up about this racist stuff? Who's racing?
The human race is the most important
Racing?
race of all time. What about NASCAR?
Hey, you know, hey, if someone's Jacob, if
it,
someone's
huh?
against,
You other women?
hey, Jacob,
I
if
don't know,
someone's
Natalie.
seriously against racing, would they be technically a racist? Sorry, trying to find light.
Okay.
Every race is racist in parts
So
of.
you know we're doing a podcast. Don't be quiet. We're all trying to hear each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, who gives a shit about socks?
Oh,
All right,
Here's
Diddleman,
a-
what's
here-
your question?
I know you had a good answer for it because you mentioned that you had a good answer. If you had 6 minutes left to live, what's the last song you'd listen to?
Thought you said last songs.
Hi. By Afro. What is
No,
that?
no.
You heard that song? Play it.
Mad World, and then it's the final countdown.
Listen to it. I'm listening to that.
You know what another one would be if I could? If I had to switch one of those? It'd be by Tennessee Ernie Ford, Shenandoah. Oh, Shenandoah. I hear holy. What? Sorry, that song's like every time. It's funny. Fallout 76, every time that song comes on. Love it.
What a way to go out. That would be a way to go out.
I know.
Listen to that song. I didn't even have an answer because
I just thought it'd be something. I'd want to. I honestly, do you know why? Do you know why I would want to pick songs that would make me laugh?
Do you dying happy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to die
I
happy?
don't wanna
Just take
die sad.
Viagra.
No, because then I'm stressed out. Because if I'm sitting there with a fucking rock hard fucking tree trunk, what the fuck am I gonna do with it? Seriously, you can't just take the shit and expect something to happen. You dumbass!
Yeah, why would you want to take a
Fucking wrong with
Viagra? You're already gonna be
Take a
little
Viagra.
stiff.
Okay, I take it. Then what? I'm just stuck there sitting by myself. Hey, buddy.
Little man. Where are the
At
fucking
least,
sound
hey,
bites?
hey, Jake, hey, buddy. At least you'll stay alive, or at least you'll stay standing after I die.
Where are the sound bites? We need the sound bites. I just had
You
a
want a
good
sound?
joke.
You want a sound bite?
Because I said, why would you want to take a Viagra? You're gonna be
It froze up.
stiff.
Hold on.
Dumbass. It froze up. What the hell kind of production is this?
What did I tell you? What did I just
I
get done
know. I
telling
thought
you?
it was good.
Lame.
she
Now you
said.
ruined it. Ruined it.
Technical difficulties on Diddleman's part. Everybody say thanks, Diddleman.
Ruin. He just
You fucking ruined it.
Way to go! You ruined it! Rude!
Please. Am I back?
So,
Are we good? Okay.
you're back. Yeah, you're back.
How would I know? I can't see your screen.
Oh, that's well, I should hear you.
Wow,
Okay.
that doesn't make me feel any more special when it's a fake laugh. Dick weed.
So now, I got another
You know
question
what?
that
Another
just
question.
popped in my head.
Do it. Oh God, I know which one you're gonna frickin' ask.
So say
know
we're
which
back
one
to
you-
the say we're back to the 6 minutes left to live.
Yep.
If you could have sex, what would you do with the last 5 minutes and 30 seconds?
Try to do it again before I died.
What was the question?
if you had 6 minutes left to live and you went to have sex, what would you do with the rest of the 5 minutes and
I'm
30
sorry,
seconds?
dude. I'm sorry, dude. It would take me more than 6 minutes, for God's sakes. A lot longer than 6 minutes. I'd die before I went.
Well, if I were to only go 20 seconds, I'd probably cry the rest of the time before I died.
It's the worst way to go before I died. Oh my god, what the heck? What's wrong with me?
She'd be like, I don't know.
You gotta figure, you can't just go right into it. That just makes it fucking boring.
Like, snuggle with me just for the last few minutes of my life.
Just cuddle with me. Don't leave me. Don't you even care anymore? Fuck you laughing at me. Oh, she's right. Fuck you laughing at me.
What's the worst thing you've stepped on barefooted?
Oh dear God, this fucking thing makes me cringe and with pain sensors all over my body when I think of this shit. Okay, now, don't remember how the hell this ended up in, it was like a plastic cap of something. It was a really hard plastic cap from some frickin' thing. Well, earlier that day, I had pounded a nail through it, a really long fucking nail. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, we were running through this trailer we were living in at the time. How I was the only fucking person to step on this fucking nail, it still blows my mind. I was running mid-run, and it hit my heel directly in the middle of my heel. Okay? On the bottom of my foot in the heel, okay? Now, mind you, this literally looks like a nail, okay, sticking out of my foot with the plastic piece on the ground. It looked like a medieval torture device, almost like a high heel. That's what it looked like. And I took 3 more steps as I was running to stop, as this was hitting the floor. And this wasn't on carpet, this was on fucking that shitty tile crap, okay?
Oh.
Now, here's the fucking worst fucking part. When I had to take that out of my foot, it was embedded in the fucking bone, so I had to twist that fucker, and it popped when I took it out. I would rather step on an entire fucking bent of Legos than ever step on a nail like that again.
Oh my god, dude.
Luckily, it was a fucking clean nail. It was the worst goddamn moment of my life of stepping on something, I should say. I've stepped on barbed wire, I've stepped on fucking tacks, I've stepped on glass, I've stepped on a bunch of shit. That was the worst thing that's ever gone through my foot. I've even touched electrical fences before. On accident, not purposely. And that was not as bad as that fucking nail in my foot.
Wow.
So every time I see that fucking part on Home Alone, it fucking makes me want to not see it. Because it's like, he's doing it slowly, where I was like full speed run, it's like, ooh! God, that's fucking bad. The other thing okay, I'll probably turn it into a question later, but it's... Another thing I can't stand seeing in movies is getting their fingernails pulled off. Ooh, yeah. Fuck that. Anyway, next question. Let's move on from that now, please.
Alright, I'll get one question going.
Okay.
Dream car. Your all-time car that you have always wanted to have.
There's three cars I've always wanted.
And that's the thing. You can give off a couple of them if you can't.
So I can't remember the year of it. It's a Ford Cobra, the one where it's the 2-seater with the big ass wheels in the back, and it's usually always a convertible.
I think it's a 60
something. I think.
67?
You'd have to look it up real quick. First gen Dodge Viper, solid dark blue, original rims and everything. The other car is a Chevy Chevelle muscle car, fully restored.
Ooh.
I would pick the Chevelle over either one of those other two. Just something with the Chevelle I've always loved.
1965 Ford Cobra.
Yep, that's what it is. Those are the top 3 cars in my entire life that I've ever wanted as a dream car, but the Chevelle was always one that stuck out for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Diddle man.
I would have to say
All right,
my
next
favorite
question.
vehicle.
Thank you. At least a couple
No, my favorite vehicle, if I had to just pick one, I'd go with a Ford Raptor.
Nice. This sucker
But-
probably like a Plymouth Prowler too.
The what?
Plymouth Prowler,
Yes.
dude. Those are rare cars to get.
There's one in Hortonville. It's bright yellow.
Yeah, but you're gonna be
Right.
paying a lot of money for them.
But it's bright yellow. Anyways, I have 2 of them I would definitely love to have. It's kind of in what you said about the Dodge Viper, except
Yeah.
I would like the 2003 Dodge Viper. But the one I really absolutely would love to have, well, besides Plymouth Prowler, would have to be a 1969 Dodge Charger.
Hell yeah.
Can't get any better than that for me. That's what I said, for me. But, dude, that would be awesome to have one of those. Oh, you got a. Oh! 424.
Dickweed.
No, it's a car that's over here. It's a muscle car.
Oh.
The Buick something, but it's really freaking nice. Bright
Buick.
green.
Yeah, but Nanya.
It's kind of one Rick used to have.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Pickle Rick.
Yeah. Pickle Rick. All right. Go back to some more old questions. I only
Yeah.
have a few tonight.
Okay. Well, I got enough to last the whole show.
Oh, I do want to throw in there that Hell in a Cell is going on tonight. So if you're watching that, I hope it's awesome. If not, you can F dash 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 yourself.
Yeah.
Every time.
dashing a dash hole.
Yep, just wanted to throw that in there.
Yep. Should be good. Hopefully, I don't know. Whatever.
Probably almost over, but
Okay.
we got updates.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Which I cannot wait for this year because starting
Can't wait
July,
for it.
WWE goes back full stadiums and arenas, and
No, I can't wait for it.
start going back to full stadiums. I cannot wait for that because COVID sucks, and I want to actually go back and enjoy my life.
COVID sucks more than a room full of hookers.
Yeah, COVID can suck my fucking dick.
You know what I can't wait
What do you
for?
have to say? What?
You to shut the F dash dash up.
Okay.
Dick clean. Just kidding. Next question, suckers. Next question, suckers.
What do you think Chewbacca's penis is like?
Okay, here's my take on this, okay? Here's my take on this. Now, how humanoid is he?
You remember? You know what Chewbacca
Is
looks
he?
like?
Yes, I know, but how, I'm not saying, like, looks-wise. I'm like, how humanoid is this damn thing?
I don't know.
He would have more human-like style one than he would an animal one, if you really think about it.
But he looks like a dog.
What if in Star Wars, what do you want, folklore, that people, like how they use the whole goddamn evolutionary shit, what if people evolved from him, from their race?
But I do want to say the only way we're going to ever know that truly is George Lucas answers it.
Yep.
Thanks for nothing, George Lucas.
You know what he's gonna say? He's got a cat dick.
No, you know what he would say? Why do you keep asking me this?
You know what he would say?
Ooh.
Why do you keep
What?
asking me this?
Can't be any more
Stop
fucked up
it.
than what he did.
You can go F dash 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 yourself.
Hey,
These for
Ooh,
horses.
here's
you know
fun fact about
Ewoks are cannibals, right?
Yes, they are. They eat flesh of the humans.
Anyway, what's the next question?
It wasn't a question. It was a fun fact of the day.
I don't
You
care.
know that, like, where was it? Besides the dress that Leia was wearing, she had nothing underneath it.
Nope.
Because George Lucas told her that bra and underwears did not exist in space. Underwears. And in the last one, Return of the Jedi, her gold suit that she was wearing, she said if anybody was standing behind her, they could see everything. God bless you, Anthony Daniels. Tell us what you've seen. They probably had to record that scene a couple of times. All I heard was pink. It's like, oh my goodness, I don't know what's happening down here. They could get a rack-eyed cack, bud. I did, monster. Like, damn it, Anthony, we have to pound this freaking metal fucking crotch down again. Where'd everybody go?
Don't know.
Oh, okay.
Answer. Okay, I'm gonna ask one.
Yes.
Or do you want to ask another one that you guys had?
Oh, you ask a couple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would this technically be the same thing or not? Worst injury? Because you said worst thing you stepped on.
Oh, no, it wouldn't be the same.
Because I did have something that was worse. I did have something that was worse than the nail.
Alright, what was it?
Still don't understand how it even happened. Okay, you know when you skip steps to go down? Like you're just skipping stairs?
Yep.
Now, when you're in an apartment building and you go down one flight and then you come around and you go down to the last one, they got that overhang spot above the stairway before the exit. How the hell I did this, I don't know to this day. Still doesn't. And I was not hopping down the stairs. I was skipping going down, like skipping steps. I hit my head on the overhang spot hard enough to the point where I don't remember falling down the stairs and then I would come to and I was looking up the stairs. And I felt my scalp and it hurt really bad, but I didn't have anything on my hand. So I walked out to the car where the person who took me home so I could grab stuff for lunch and shit like that. When I leaned down to look into the car, it felt like water was being poured down my face and it was blood.
Oh.
Oof.
So when I had to go to the hospital to get it taken care of, it split all the way down to the skull.
Oh.
And I had to get 12 staples. Worst thing about staples, they cannot numb your skin.
Ooch.
So yeah, that was not fun. Another time is when that time when I was working at Walmart, that stupid grating thing, a grate thing that them fucking furniture things sit on, it slipped off the rail piece and it squished my middle finger. So I fucking lost my fingernail after that.
Ooh, what about the time you were working at PDQ? And cracking your head and smashing that.
I had a hard hat on that time, but the band on it busted my fucking forehead open.
Ow.
But I was out for like 15 seconds.
My worst one was eating. My worst injury was the dog bite.
Yep.
I remember that. Do you realize? Do you realize you almost cut your own fucking eyeball out with a massive candy cane when you were a kid?
What?
Yeah. Got a hold of a
No.
candy cane. You cut your cheek. I was like, he's trying to dig his eyes out.
Huh.
Yeah.
I
No, but that dog bite was the worst shit ever, dude. That was fucking raw. That was terrible.
I know. Are these injuries like during like an activity, or it doesn't matter?
Are the what?
Are these injuries to say you said where's the injury? Could I use the ones that I was doing when I had the worst, like during activities?
Any injury.
Well, I'd have
Your
to
worst
say
one.
my worst one.
Yeah.
Well, besides the ones when I was doing the wrestling thing, when I came back doing that back kick, I landed on my knee and it just my entire as soon as I landed, my entire leg felt like it was on fire.
Did you tear something?
And I think I tore my quad a little bit. It hurt like a bitch.
Quad!
And I still freaking wrestled that whole 4 day. We had a 4-day stretch.
Yeah. Remember that super kick to my eyeball?
Oh my god! I think every wrestling thing we did with the super kick and then
Oh.
so it was the knee thing that I had was pretty bad. And when I took those 2 power bombs and then my my triceps, they hurt like a bitch and I couldn't do any curls or anything. But the worst was that time we were sledding down that hill and I freaking T-boned you and I brought my head down.
That fucking.
And
It's funny now, but then it wasn't.
I was paralyzed from I don't even know how long, at least 2 hours or whatever. Because we got done, it was like, what, 4 o'clock?
Yep.
I didn't actually start walking around until like 7:30, 8 o'clock that night. So yeah, it was probably about a good almost 4 hours. Maybe, well, what is it, 3:30? 4:30?
Yeah.
So let's say 3.5 hours. I was laying in bed. I could not move. I cried the entire freaking time. I had to force myself to get up and start walking.
Mm-hmm.
And if I didn't, I would have fucking been fucking bedridden the rest of my life. Because I would have been such a bitch. So, for being, I don't even know how old was I. What would you say?
Fuck, I don't remember. It was
10 or 11? Maybe 12?
Maybe.
I was about Scarlett's age.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I freaking got up. Oh my god, it was the worst freaking pain ever. Especially having to start walking, and every step I took was like, damn, it felt like a knife was in my freaking spine the entire time. Like I walked.
My goddamn spine.
I told you to not paralyze me. You better make some room because I'm gonna rip out the goddamn spine. But yeah, that was my worst. Just getting damn near paralyzed. Temporarily paralyzed, and that fucking sucked. Because I could not move. Could not move at all.
It's fucked up.
It was horrible. And sitting there in that bed going, it fucking hurt. It was the worst. So, got another question.
Older question.
Older question? Me?
You good?
What?
I'm good.
No, not you.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, you ask question, you ask question?
You have an older question you want to ask?
Yeah, I got another question.
Okay.
Yeah, I got some older question. Let's see. anywhere in the United States or anywhere in the world, where would you want to live?
All right. I have two parts to this answer.
Okay.
Anywhere in the United States, I would honestly stay in this state, but to be able to have a good, like a decent, living situation to where I could live anywhere in the state I wanted. Now, if it was outside the United States,
We were just saying, like, for like fantasy.
More than likely, because of the history and what I like with Norse mythology and stuff, one of the main places I would love to go is Norway.
Nice.
Or
I'll
Iceland.
be right back.
Oh, wait. Yeah,
Norway or Iceland. Ireland would be awesome too.
I
But
said Alaska.
that would be freaking awesome. I was fucking 6 months a day, 6 months a night. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna ask you this question because I know he said he'd be back, whatever. If you could change your eye color and style, what would you choose?
Style as in like
You could have it be any color you want. You could have the whole eye. You could have just the iris area, but you could have it look like your pupils are a different style. You could have it look like how all the different styles of contacts and shit that are out there. That's what I'm talking about.
For me, there'd be 3 different types that I would like. I'll say them from the least favorite to the one that I would really absolutely love to have. Gray
Yeah.
being the third. Second would be like ice blue.
That'd be cool.
And the third would be green. Like, I don't know how green eyes can get, but they kind of look like brown, kind of almost, but as green as I could possibly get them.
Nice.
That would be cool. I could be the boy with the green eyes.
I would.
And I'd watch out for Low Pan because he'll try and steal me. Oh, you feisty.
I would want right around my pupil, like the outside of the black part of the pupil, to either be a really, really strong looking dark blue or really, really, really strong looking dark green, or one was the blue, one was the green. Now the outer color, I would like it to be like an ice blue.
Nice. That would be cool.
And then fade into the white.
Nice. Oh, kind of like, okay.
Where there's not really a line where the iris stops. It just kind of fades out into the white.
Like it points off, fading into the white.
Yeah, kind of like you smear a color into a white color.
That would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah. All right. Let's do. Okay, so remember the eye question for him.
Now what now?
Remember the eye question.
Yep. Do you have any other ones or no? Like an older question.
Yes. Something you are afraid of, like mine, is heights.
All right.
And obviously, death is going to be everybody's.
This is more of a. If this situation were to happen, but it's still it's always been my fear. And I don't know if it has something to do with when I was younger or whatnot. Like, when I got lost in the cornfield shit. I don't know why would I think this would affect it, but maybe it's just the fact of just being, I don't know, because I got stuck there myself because I went in a stupid cornfield myself. But like say like you're on and this is not to cause people not to want to go on a fucking cruise or nothing, because it's not the point of this answer. What it is for some reason, if I were to ever be in a boat or on a ship or something, and say the boat sunk and there was only something to hang on to float, okay?
Oh,
In the middle of the ocean with no land around you, all you're doing is you're dangling off of something, holding it while floating in this water, because then you have either something that could get you because it thinks it's fucking food, or the storms if they were to hit and the big ass waves and shit.
yeah, those waves get.
That's just a terrifying thing for me, honestly. If I couldn't choose the water thing, it would be to accidentally cross paths with, say you're walking through the woods and then baby bears come fucking running across, and something to do with like a wild animal thinking you're gonna attack its kids, and then you get fucked up.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Revenant.
Yeah. So basically, the water thing has always been the top thing for me, though.
Yeah,
It's fucking freaky to me.
yeah, it would be pretty freaking messed up. I know, I'd be freaking
Yeah.
shit.
What's another one? Oh, okay, Alex. This is the question I asked Jacob.
Oh, here, let me just ask this one real quick. What's
Yeah.
your least favorite drink and why?
Mine?
Yep. This is an older one.
I don't really know if this would be considered.
If it's liquid.
I will never, ever in my entire life taste clam juice ever again.
Ew.
Really?
Yes.
When did you taste that?
I didn't try it, but I was at Walmart and my stupid frickin' this is when for some reason the clam juice was on I was working at Walmart, okay, and it was late. There was a open box of fucking jars of clam juice, okay? The stupid well, you know how you had your stupid box cutter things that were on your belt or your side pants? Hooked the box and knocked all the fucking jars out of the box as it tipped off the cart, and a lot of the juice went up, and I got it like on my hands and arms and shit, and the frickin' smell of that is just fucking so disgusting. I can only handle clam chowder because of everything that's in it, but like solid clam juice itself to me is just fucking disgusting. I don't know why. It's just that I don't know why. It's just I can't fucking stand it.
I said coffee.
I was hoping you would have said that story.
I had to tell that one.
Here's the funny part to that story, Jake. Do you remember when I'm sitting there, I'm laughing and talking with fucking David, and all of a sudden I stop mid-sentence and I went over the side of the boat. I don't know what the fuck happened. I was like, what the hell? Well, yeah. It was just, I was talking and talking, I was fine, all of a sudden I stop over the side of the boat.
Yeah. And ever since then, I could never. I can't swing on a swing ring. I can't do any spinning things anymore.
Nope.
I just get seriously like I sit down on a swing, not even like
Because it was almost like I don't want to say traumatizing, but it affected you that much to where it reverts back to that situation. That's why.
That's the thing. Yeah, and that's the thing. I never got seasick ever until then. Now I do. It fucking pissed me off. No, I shouldn't slam them.
Nope.
But
Here's my question, Alex. Now,
did you the one you just asked me?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now, if you could change your eye color and style, what would you choose? Like how you got all these different contacts and shit out there you can buy, like the way it looks and everything. What would you pick
To be
if you
honest,
could change it? Yes, if you could change it to anything.
complete honesty, I would do like Darth Maul eyes, and then I would just cosplay as him forever.
Nice. You have any more brain busters? Got any other old questions? Do you remember any more or no?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
another one I can ask. Are you ready?
Yep.
Why are you the way you are?
I'm gonna give you a
just took
rock
a
and it's gonna
drink.
say. I'm gonna give you a rock for Christmas and it's gonna say "suck on this."
I hope you do.
Maybe. I'll figure it out.
Animal you want to be.
A timber wolf or a bear? Timber wolf, I believe, is the biggest breed of wolf.
If
Or Clydesdale. I don't know why, but I would love to be a wolf or a bear.
I said great white shark.
Got any more brain left?
Yeah, the Canadian timber wolf is currently the largest wolf breed in the world.
Okay.
Any other questions you want to ask, or do you have any ones that did them in?
So I got a
Would
whole
you
fucking
let-
sheet.
Would you let someone peg you if it meant you could have all the money in their bank account?
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Good God.
Maybe anybody in the world.
Butts? I'm just kidding. Dear God.
So you could have the guy who owns Amazon, Microsoft, Elon
Still-
Musk.
I just still don't understand the fucking point of this question.
This is just a question.
I get that, but it's like, what the hell?
It also
This
tells our
fucking
viewers that
question-
with enough.
This fucking question reminds me of that time when Mike Tyson's losing his shit on that one dude and the fucking thing.
I'm gonna eat your fucking ass. Well, fuck eat your ass when fuck your ass you love me. Fucking. I'm not gonna say the rest.
I'm sorry. Hey, it's in the video, so you're kind of repeating the video. You're not really calling somebody that, so.
I know,
It's
but
context.
I
Context.
don't want to get that far into it.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm just saying. What if it was a girl? Here, give him
This is
some.
this here. This is this is for content purposes only. How about this? Hmm. I guess like Jennifer Lawrence or Lady Gaga, I guess.
All right.
Ooh.
Just because they're not, I don't know. Because they would be okay with it, I guess. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
So what you're saying? So what you're saying is, for enough money, you'd let somebody peg you.
Not just somebody who I just said, jackass. See, now you're twisting the question, you dick. This is why your questions are fucking crazy. It's like, so what you're saying is you would let someone? No, I told you who the fuck I just said, you ass. Don't be a goddamn dickhead interrogator. This ain't no cop shit. This ain't no cop show.
Enough fake news.
See? He's trying to get me to admit to something that he didn't ask. That's the second question. That's not the same question. He's asking another question. Fucking Alex at CNN.
CNN.
Dick weed. Okay, another question. I would marry Lady Gaga too, so suck it. And Jennifer Lawrence at the same time. Just kidding.
I'm gonna pull a Dennis Rodman. So,
What's another question? Come on.
What do you
I'm gonna wear a dress bottom and a tux half. I'm gonna wear one.
He's gonna go take the fucking what is that thing around the leg again?
Oh, the garter.
Garter?
He's gonna go bite the garter off Dennis Rodman's leg and he's gonna get him all full of dick. He's like, oh!
He's in a garter belt's a meat snake.
It was the garter belt. He could wrap it around his leg.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, whoa.
And then he's gonna go slam dunk. Hey, Jacob, slam dunk. Slam dunk.
Like, Dennis, did you know you got a growth on your leg?
Yeah, no, I did. Have slam dunk. Next question. Oh, Christ.
Alright.
Now, what do you think the worst time for a laxative to kick in?
Oh my god, I had this fucking goddamn question. Okay, now, it's more of a situation. Say you were fucking wasted, okay, and you wanted to go eat, and it was open, either a place where if you're not used to this type of food, this is gonna make you shit yourself.
Ooh, tight curry food.
Yes, and like to eat Indian food, or a Mexican restaurant if it didn't agree with you. Now here's the worst part. Someone accidentally or played a joke on you to put a laxative in your food a few minutes before the place closes and you don't have a ride home.
Ooh.
And you're blocks and blocks away from home. And nothing's open.
Waddling down the street with your ass please.
Yes. But if it had to be an instantaneous thing, I would have to say in the middle of the airport and no bathrooms open at the time because they're cleaning them.
Ooh.
And you're on the opposite side where the bathrooms were. Okay, next question.
Alright, it's a newer one.
Okay.
When you were a kid, who did you want to be as a TV show character? Like, here, if this will help you out figuring this one or answering this one. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a fucking Power Ranger. So it doesn't have to specifically be like one type of thing. It could be like what?
Like of a movie or a show that you saw and you wish you could be like?
Yep. I thought it'd be cool as shit to be a Power Ranger. That's the reason why I want to get Power Ranger shit for my motorcycle. That would be
I'm still gonna say that's gonna look awesome if you get it done.
Yeah.
I don't care who the fuck you
I think any of the Rangers would be cool, or at least the original ones. I want.
No.
I think this new crap. Fucking garbage.
Well,
Animal furry tiger zord. That would be mine. What the fuck is that? Look, I'm a furry guy. You got a problem with that? You can F dash 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 yourself. So, boom. Then I would kill them. The bad guys on there. Then I'd go on and be like, they couldn't carry a tune to save their lives.
My life's a comedy.
Oh, come on. Why does everybody care about these three guys? If it was me on the street, walk right over me and you wouldn't even notice me.
Want to hear another joke, Murray? No, I think you've had enough. I think we have had enough. What do you get when you cross a mentally ill loader with or society has abandoned him? That's fucking. I can't say that part with that goofy shit pop in my head every fucking time. Who's clicking their head fucking set off?
What?
Oh, sound like you guys clicked your headset off.
I didn't.
I still can't. I don't know. To answer the question,
What's that?
I would have to say probably the same thing. But I always liked Spawn back then too, so
Yeah.
one or the other.
You guys are nerds.
I cast fuck you.
I don't know, for me,
You know, if you're a Pokemon, hey, here, this is what I think of your comment. If you were a Pokemon and I threw the ball, I'd throw it in a fucking garbage disposal. Here, dickhead, I choose you. Sorry, not sorry. Fuck that ball! This is my new Pokeball. It's called a shit seed. I can't. Fuck you! You're a nerd too, Alex. Let me start with me. Mr. fucking Darth Maul eyeballs. Now, you got another question for you? Or Alex, you gotta answer the question, bro.
I know.
Bro man. Bro man. Bro man.
For me-
Bro man.
For me, I always wanted to be like Ash Ketchum.
You fucking
Ketchup.
dick.
Ass ketchup.
Raised.
Shut your fucking mouth, ass ketchup.
Like, then I got into Star Wars, and then I want to be a Jedi. So, yeah.
I also like Star Trek too, then. I still do.
Yeah.
But anybody who doesn't like that, they can have dash. Fucking stick my phaser up, you asshole, you fucking bitch.
Oh my.
Okay, another question. Do I gotta ask one now?
Yes.
What? Yeah.
Alrighty. Now this is gonna take a little bit of thinking here.
Oof.
Might
Alright.
take. If you could take 5 traits from any living thing on the planet, what would you choose? Any living thing. Again, any living thing. 5 traits. And you could use them to your advantage.
So, does it have to be a personality trait, or can it be a physical trait?
Any living thing, dude. Not even just. It's not just humans.
Horse
Things that are
penis.
living. That is a part of the body of a horse. You.
It's a physical
dingus.
trait.
That's not. I didn't say trait. Physical a trait. Well, you said you could take 5 traits. A horse penis doesn't have a trait other than getting filled with blood. Do you wanna take the ability to fill the amount of blood that it would be in a horse penis? What's the point of that? What is with you and your fucking answers? Dork.
Like, in all seriousness, I would take the regrowth trait from the starfish.
Starfish is not the only thing that has a regrowth trait, bro.
Well, that's the only thing that came to my mind.
Oh yeah. I thought
gotta think
I
of the-
figured your horse penis would have came to your mind. You fucking said it, buddy. Yeah, regrowth trait would be good.
Yeah, I gotta think of the other 4.
One of mine would be the ability to breathe underwater. From like how like pretty much any fucking thing that lives in the water. That's the first one. What you guys shake up?
I'm thinking. I've got 2 of them so far. The speed of a cheetah and the camouflage ability of an octopus.
That was pretty good.
You said alive, and you're obviously not counting mythology animals, right?
Any living thing on the planet.
Well,
This doesn't even have to be animal based. This could be anything that's living. Like literally anything that's living. I would also want the disease resistance of a crocodile.
I would like the strength. Okay, now if I were to take a strength of an animal, like a bug or whatever, does that multiply to what I can lift up, right?
If you take one from one and another from another, dude, it's going to be applied both together as one ability, but it's literally taken...
I want the strength of an ant. Because it can lift up, what is it?
10 times.
Is it 10 times its size?
Yes.
So, speed of a cheetah, camouflage of an octopus, strength of an ant. If an ant was this big, you're just fucking with me. The sight of an eagle or a bird of prey, because I know they have really good fucking vision. You can see up
Depends. One, there is a bird that has better sight than pretty much any bird in the world.
Oof, what's that?
And that's one of my other ones I wanted. It was a peregrine falcon.
Yeah, so I think the falcon has the best.
But that specific falcon, though. That's the fastest bird in the world.
No, like the sight, like eyesight.
Yes.
Like,
You know, peregrine falcon can fly if it's dive bombing straight down. It can go faster than a cheetah.
Oof.
And it can hit a direct target. It can be seeing a snake miles above in the air. It can target the snake and fucking dart right at it and attack it with its feet and not hit the mountainside to hurt itself.
Nice.
Them are some pretty badass birds, man. Alright, so Jake, that's your... What did y'all pick now?
I have one more.
I would like to do one of the strength. Two of the... I would say maybe... I would want two of the strength things. Like Jacob, the ant. Or actually... Yeah, I would... Fuck. I wanted to say ant and a gorilla, but I wanted... Would a bear win over a gorilla?
No, I think the gorilla would be stronger. But orangutan does have 10 times the strength of a human.
Yeah, it does.
So
Okay, fine. Ability like a orangutan's strength. Honestly, I'd still probably want a gorilla because they can move pretty fucking quick too. So, I'd say the gorilla strength. I would want the ability to resist cold like a grizzly bear, but not be completely covered in fur.
Oof. Can I change one of my traits?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So this is what I want. Speed of a cheetah. Strength of an ant. Eyesight of a... Was it peregrine?
Peregrine falcon. Yep.
Peregrine falcon. The hearing, which I just looked this up, moth has the best hearing of any living creature. Yes. The ability to hide like fucking Bigfoot.
Yeah.
What? Is that not? How many times you actually seen
That was
anybody
funny though.
I'm just saying, how many times everywhere you go, oh my god, I seen Bigfoot today. Anybody can see an octopus. You can't see Bigfoot. But yeah, it says moth, owl, or moth, bat, owl, and then like everything else underneath that it lists. But yeah, moth says it's got the best hearing ability of any humanoid or animal in the world.
Huh. That's pretty neat.
Yes, huh, neat.
Okay, so
I looked up who would win a fight, a gorilla or a bear. It
Yeah.
says a bear.
see,
Ooh. What about an orangutan? Did you say orangutan?
orangutans are, I don't know. See, this is why I like grizzly bears, because they're all around decent like animals.
Grizzly bears then. Whoa.
I got one more.
Yes, what's one more?
The swimming speed. I don't know why, but the swimming speed of either a orca, which is a killer whale, or a dolphin, which technically they're in the same damn family because killer whale is a large dolphin. But they can swim super fucking fast. Because if I can resist cold, I'd be able to be in any land or water-based area. And if I can breathe underwater and I can swim really fucking fast and I'm really freaking strong, I won't have to worry. I think that was 5, wasn't it?
Yeah, 5 of them you said.
Yep.
So what'd you say? The swimming ability of a dolphin?
Dolphin or a killer whale.
Alright, so
I like killer whales, but
alright, so killer whale, bear,
strength of a
strength of
all right, the strength and being able to resist the cold like a grizzly.
okay.
The resistance to diseases like a crocodile or an alligator, which I think it's a crocodile for sure. And to breathe underwater, did I say that already?
Well, if you're having a swimming ability, you might as well get that, so that could actually
I
be
said the breathing underwater, the
one.
disease resistance, the strength and cold resistance of a grizzly, and then the swimming ability of a killer whale. That's what mine were.
nice. What about yours, Diddle Man?
I forgot what my first, not the horse thing, but
Horse
I
cock.
forgot what I said. I forgot what I said my real answer was.
They said potato. What the hell did you say?
Can't remember. That sucks. I'll think about it and we'll do a comeback question or whatever.
A follow-up question next week?
Yeah, that's the word. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Sounds good.
back to the orangutan thing. Orangutans are considered red apes, and gorillas are apes, so they're both kind of in the same family.
Okay. So just kind of
And
the more ancient.
Yeah, so orangutans are about 7 times stronger than a human, but they're not as strong as a gorilla. Gorillas are stronger.
Came in here.
And a grizzly would beat one, so.
Alright, so there you go. Strength of
Okay.
grizzly. And the more you know.
The fuck?
Yes.
More you know.
No, that wasn't it. I thought we were doing.
I know, but
You
I don't
son
have
of
a
a
sound
bitch, you-
specific for it.
Oh my. No. I thought you were doing the. Oh my god. Got me all excited for nothing.
We'll do that next week.
Fine. Don't do that ever again unless you're ready for that. Because we need to be
Alright.
unready. You need to do
What?
it at random times.
What?
That was the sound bite for our 5 questions in 15 seconds.
Oh. I'm trying to, but you guys don't.
No, that's the thing. We need to not know.
Oh, gotcha.
Like, we'll be in the middle
I'll
of
just
the
do
thing,
it
and then
Okay.
here, like, let's say if we're talking, Alex, you play it at any time. Okay, we talk. You know, we're all talking. Hit that. Alex will announce we're doing. So we're caught
Quick
off.
5-second question. Type of thing. Okay.
Do 5 questions, 15 seconds. Dead silence.
You can only do one person at a time, though. Like Alex would ask 5 questions, we'd have to answer right away, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Like I said, I wanted to be at a random time in between all of our conversations, so we're unready.
Gotcha.
There.
Got it? Okay. All right. Here's my next question. Unless you got one, Diddle Man.
Where's
Or do you want me to
paranormal
hit my-
experience?
Why are we doing that one down? Should save that for the Halloween edition.
Well, we can
Might wanna-
figure out.
Oh no, we already asked this one last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
Alrighty, so I have 10
sorry.
situations that I've had paranormal,
Just pick one. Just
paranormal
pick
experiences with.
Just pick one. Don't pick your
Alrighty.
worst. Just pick one of them.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna let you guys pick which one you want me to do. Do you want me to talk about why I don't like shower curtains shut, or the Marsh Road incident?
Oh fuck! I don't like really hearing that one right now. We should save that one for the fucking.
The Marsh Road one?
Yeah.
Oh.
What, the shower curtain one or the Marsh Road one you don't want me saying?
I don't know. I didn't really hear your shower curtain one, but I heard the Marsh Road one.
And I have 4 witnesses that were there when that shit happened, so
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just.
I will never go back to that fucking road.
Let's save the Marsh Road one
I'd
for Halloween.
rather get here. Put it this way: I'd rather get pegged by Jennifer Lawrence and fucking Lady Gaga at the same time than go to that fucking road. Put it that way. Okay, fine. Why I do? Oh, I don't know, cause I hate this fucking shit.
That's why I think we should save these for fucking. Pick something the least.
Oh God.
That you've ever dealt with.
Fine, here. Mary can attest to this one. When Mom had been dating Art, okay? It was me, Mary, and Art watching, I don't know what the fuck we were watching, or we were playing Diablo.
I was there too.
You were there. You were in the same fucking room. Okay, so you were there too then.
You just got done cleaning the house too.
Just got done cleaning, we were watching something or playing a video game.
So Alex, or Diddleman, I did experience this one too, so this should have been part of mine.
Okay, mind you, we did not know this was a old funeral home, okay? Till years later, okay? Mind you this.
That's a story
Now,
for
another
Halloween
time.
too.
Yes.
Halloween.
Now, all 3 of us are sitting in this living room with this guy that our mom was dating at the time. I don't know what the fuck it was. We were playing a game or watching a movie.
Oh no!
Kitchen.
Because remember he just made fried chicken from the oven. And we were watching that movie that he said was better than James Bond.
And then we cleaned after, okay? And we just cleaned, okay? Everything was put away. We were sitting there watching. The kitchen had the only light on in the house. All of a sudden, quiet part in the movie, you hear a metal silverware, one silverware, like a spoon or a fork, get thrown in the metal sink. We go in the kitchen, there is nothing in that damn sink. It's literally like you took a spoon or a fork and you whipped it at the metal sink. It was that fucking loud. We went in there was nothing in the sink. And there was no garbage disposal in the sink.
Oh.
It was loud as shit too because we all fucking jumped, and then after that we turned all the fucking lights on in the house.
And we looked everywhere in that frickin' in the kitchen, everywhere.
So yeah, out of the 10 that I have, that's probably the least scary out of them.
Okay.
Yeah, and me and Josh were supposed to have this one bedroom up against the hallway, or one of the last two rooms in the hallway
You're
towards
talking the one that Mom saw?
Yes, I am not going to talk about that one. But it was supposed to be in mine and Josh's room. We never slept in that thing ever.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Dude, we slept, and we all shared that room with Mary.
Yep.
With me. One time we've actually slept in it. So we had Alex and Andrew and Alan over.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the only one time.
Half the time I don't remember ever fucking sleeping in the house.
Yeah.
That's the weird part. So all the nights that we've ever slept there, I don't remember sleeping in that house half the time. I remember doing stuff around, outside, and in the house, but I don't remember the sleep part.
Yeah.
Anyway, next question.
Anyways. Off that subject, please.
Yeah, if you've got any other ones.
Alrighty. I'll save the superhero one for later.
Alright.
It's not like what super. It's no, because that's not what the question is.
Yeah.
It's to do with something with superhero shit.
Yeah.
All right. This is a Dead by Daylight question.
Ooh.
What killer would you rather have chase you, and which one would you not want to fucking chase you? So what one would you rather have chasing you, and what one would you not want chasing you? If you were stuck in Dead by Daylight. Not playing the game, like literally in the game.
Okay, so if we were actual characters and we got...
Yeah, if you got put in that game, if you literally got put in that game physically, what killer would you rather have chasing you, and what one would you not want chasing you? Regardless, it would suck anyway, but...
Probably... I think there's two of them that I wouldn't care to... I mean, it would be fine if they were.
Yeah.
It'd either have to be Legion or the Western guy. Those are probably the two that would be whatever if they were to chase me. The one I would not want to have chase me.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard. Well, probably I'd have to say the one I don't know, it's kind of hard to freaking choose that one. Which one I would not, absolutely would not want to have come after me.
Mine I would not want to have fucking chasing me is, for some reason, it's kind of two of them, I would say, honestly.
Okay.
Would be Demogorgon or Michael Myers.
Yeah.
One I'd rather have chase me, Huntress.
Yeah.
At least I could get sang before I got killed. Sang to before I got killed.
You hunt me now. You hunt me now.
Alex. Used to be the Wraith, but it's something, I don't know why, it just creeps the shit out of me with that fucking music and crap.
These teeny little legs.
Yeah.
Ew.
Here's Diddle Man. Ones that you wouldn't care for to chase you, and one you absolutely would not want.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still thinking of which one I absolutely would not want.
Yeah, I would have to say the one I absolutely do not want is Demogorgon.
Fuck that stupid fucking bitch.
For the one that I wouldn't really care for, like if it was chasing me or not, I'd probably have to go with the clown.
Okay.
You'd rather not have?
No,
Oh,
he'd rather.
like,
Oh, he'd rather have. Okay, I get it now.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And a clown wouldn't be horribly horrible because obnoxious. You know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I would have to say Michael Myers or Freddy Krueger. One of those two.
They would both suck.
But again, the Demogorgon does suck too.
Yeah.
Meh. Meh. All right. My question. Favorite season and holiday?
Dude, I have that same fucking one.
Are you serious?
Dude, that's fine. I was gonna ask it either way, so it's fine.
All right.
Okay, I honestly have two.
All right.
Fall, and a lot of people are gonna hate this one. Winter, because I love Halloween and I love Christmas. Because then also, I like to fish in those type of weather area times, and I can wear a freaking hoodie. I'm not sweating my fucking balls off all season. And fall's not always cold, winter's not always cold. So it's kind of a happy medium. And when it rains in the fall, and all the leaves and shit are colored, like changing and stuff and falling, and I love it. If I'm not driving anywhere and I am like walking out in the woods or something, I like it where it's kind of foggy, but like a really light, misty, drizzly rain, but it's not like, I don't know. I just like, that's like my favorite thing.
Nice. So,
It's always been that way.
well, basically, we had the same question and basically the same answers. My favorite seasons are fall and winter, Christmas and Halloween and Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Because who doesn't like a shit ton of food?
I love it.
4.
Oof. Oh my god.
Anyways, I was gonna say how much I like Thanksgiving. I will not absolutely eat anything that has to do with Thanksgiving until it's Thanksgiving, just so I don't get sick up to that point of tasting that.
Yeah.
Pumpkin pies, turkeys, mashed potatoes. I fucking love potatoes.
Yeah.
And like stuffing, I try not to eat too much stuffing during the rest of the whole year, because I want to save that for that. Just because it's just one big year, it's like, oh my god, I can't wait to eat that.
Yes.
What you do, man?
Dingo man.
I would have to go with summer for my
Boo. Fuck your summer.
but
Oh my god, I ruined that. F dash 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 your summer.
but for the holiday, I like Christmas.
Yeah.
'Cause I like to I like to make people happy with the gifts that I give them.
Yeah.
Even though sometimes they go, oh, thanks.
No shit.
Sucks.
Sucks. Oh, an avocado. Thanks. Oh, thanks. Oh, here's a good one. Now, would you rather take a bullet for someone or save someone from a burning building or house, or would you do both? Not at the same time, obviously, but
So take a bullet.
take a bullet for somebody or save someone or some people from a burning building or house. It's like same thing, building or house, it don't matter. It's just the question is like, would you save someone from some like a structure that was on fire or people? Even if you weren't doing a job as a cop or a fireman.
Where are you getting shot?
Why?
Where?
What do you mean where? That's not the question.
Well, that
The question is,
determines
would you
my
take
answer.
a bullet for... No. Would you take a bullet for somebody? Would you jump in the way of somebody that you cared about without thinking about where is it going to hit?
if it's someone I care about, then
Question
yeah,
you
I'd
should,
rather do the
The
bullet.
question you should be asking you, who's the person you're trying to save?
True.
It's not the bullet that hits you, it's who you're trying to save. Would you rather them live and you have a chance to live? It's always a 50-50 chance no matter what with getting a gunshot wound. But it's the instinct and how it's not like if you said no, it would like you're a fucking asshole. It's just I don't know, I just for some reason thought about the question.
Yeah. So, I mean, if it's someone that I care about and like it's family that I really care about, then
Yeah.
I would do the bullet. But if it's just a stranger, then I'd rather do the fire.
Yeah, I would have to agree. If it's family, I'm definitely taking a bullet. But
Well, I must be fucking stupid. Because I wouldn't care who it was. Maybe it's just because I wanted to be a cop or a fireman, but
well, that's the thing too. I wanted to be a freaking cop.
like I always have this thought running through my head because we had to do this fucking stupid. Well, it's not stupid, but we had to do this active shooter fucking watching videos and stuff like that, and I'm walking through the building and stuff, you know, because if like this happens here, like you're basically fucking front line because security is the ones that has to basically pay attention to all that shit. So you're the one that has to do all the notifying everybody. So it's like you're kind of responsible for everybody in there to make sure they're out too, besides everybody else helping each other. So I don't know. But I never was able to get to be a cop because I was always getting beat up by a transferring police officer, which they wanted experience, which I get. Wasn't meant to happen. And the firefighter thing, never got around to it. I'm too old for it now, so I can't go for it. Yeah, that's just, I don't know. Might come on looking like Freddy Krueger. But hey, and then I'll fucking, you ever seen Ace Ventura, Jake, where he's getting them, checking out everybody's fucking rings and he's got that fucking fake acne and he gives that thumbs up. So, yeah, I don't know why that question popped in my head. I don't know.
Ready, JDA?
Yes, Sam.
Sports with JDA.
All right, we're going to start off with the 2021 Hell in a Cell results. Mandy Rose versus Natalia. Natalia defeat Mandy Rose via submission. Bianca Belair, champion, defended her title against Bayley in a Hell in a Cell. Bianca Belair defeated Bayley via pinfall to retain her title. Cesaro versus Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins defeated Cesaro via pinfall. Alexa Bliss versus Shayna Baszler. Alexa Bliss defeated Shayna Baszler via pinfall. Sorry. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn defeated Kevin Owens via pinfall. The Raw Women's Championship, which I was looking forward to this one. Rhea Ripley, champion, versus Charlotte Flair. Not happy about the outcome of this one, but Charlotte Flair defeated Rhea Ripley via disqualification, which Rhea Ripley's still champion, so I'm glad about that though, but whatever. Charlotte Flair I'm getting annoyed with. And then the main event, WWE Championship, Bobby Lashley the champion versus Drew McIntyre in a Hell in a Cell. Bobby Lashley defeated Drew McIntyre via pinfall to retain his championship. And now, on to NHL. Lightning versus the Islanders. The series is tied 2-2, and the New York Islanders won 3-2. And the Golden Knights versus Canadiens. Canada leads the series 2-1. Canada won the game 3-2 in overtime. Now we got NBA. NBA Clippers defeated the Jazz, which they won the series 4-2. They beat the Jazz 131-119. That was, I believe, a day ago, 2 days ago, if everybody else is following it better than I am. Suns versus Clippers in Game 1. Suns beat the Clippers 120-114. Bucks and Nets. Bucks moved on to the Eastern Conference. They beat the Nets 115-111, which was a very close game. It was very, very amazing. And now, the team that's going to be playing the Bucks Wednesday are the Hawks. The Hawks beat the 76ers 103-196, or 103-96. Sorry. Hawks play the Bucks next in the game 1 of their first series of 7, Wednesday, June 23rd, 7:30 p.m. And last, Major League Baseball news. Being I'm a Cardinals fan, I'm gonna announce the Cardinals games. Cardinals played the Braves. Braves won today by 1 run. Cubs and Marlins. Cubs won 2-0. And another game out there put in here. Rays versus Mariners. Mariners won 6-2. And that is your weekly sports update. Thank you. Back to you, Diddle Man.
Perfect.
So what'd you think? Did you like that one?
I liked it all.
That sounds. Bet you did. That's what I was waiting for. Weekly sports update. Oh my god. Then don't watch it if you don't like it.
Who?
Goddamn kids.
Who?
Goddamn kids.
Yeah, great. Great.
Alright.
You got one or?
That was
What?
my question.
We got what?
You got a question?
What, buddy? What?
Questions or topics?
Another question. Yeah, I got a topic. What the fuck's your problem? I'm just kidding. Would you want to visit outer space?
Um, can they put me under until I'm up in outer space?
Up to you.
Then yes.
You should know my answer.
No.
You so don't understand me, bro.
You would.
Yes, I would. I would go visit space, not stay in space, unless I knew I was going to come back. Instant transmission.
No one can hear you.
Don't care.
No one can hear you.
Nobody hears me anyway.
I would say yeah, because I think it'd be kind of cool.
It's a one-time thing. Doesn't have to be permanent. I hope this isn't
If I
permanent.
had the money, I would hop on that frickin' spaceship around the Earth. Elon Musk's
He's got a
thing.
helmet.
So she needs a helmet all the time.
I need a helmet. I need a helmet.
So, on the topic of space, they say Anakin was supposed to bring balance to the Force. In a sense, he did, because if he didn't become Vader, the light side would greatly overpower the Sith. What's your thoughts?
Huh?
What? What did you say?
They say Anakin was supposed to bring balance to the Force. In a sense, he did, because if he didn't become Vader and kill all those Jedi, then the light side would have greatly overpowered the Sith. What are your thoughts on that?
Wasn't that
I think
the
that's
idea?
completely. No, that's completely false. What happens when one Sith does not come to be?
True.
If Darth Vader never happened, there would have been somebody else that would have been in the place of Vader. Because it has to happen regardless. But dark has to overtake at a certain point for light to come back to balance everything else. So if Darth Vader never happened, it would have still happened. Because that's how the Force works and how the whole thing comes to be. Because look what happened to Darth Maul. He got killed. Well, who came after Darth Maul? If Darth Maul never died, would Darth Vader have existed?
No.
Because they wouldn't have been targeting him. They wouldn't have needed somebody, and they really wouldn't have searched. They really wouldn't have been paying attention. I mean, they may have still would have brought him to be that thing, but would the? I still think the whole thing that happened with Anakin wasn't fully his choosing to become that bad, because you can alternate the midichlorians in Jedis if you really wanted to, because if you remember the story of what he said with Darth Plagueis, what he could do because he was that strong. How do you know Palpatine wasn't part of that whole process? How did he know that story as well as he did? Why did he know that story?
It was actually like supposed to be like a given that Palpatine knew about that whole Darth Plagueis because he was the apprentice that killed Darth Plagueis.
And it's and so the scenario repeated, right? What if? And then what happens when a Sith Lord dies? Where are they?
In heaven.
I still think Darth Plagueis could still alternate or manifest the shit, what he did, into Anakin to get back at the Emperor. So in his final days that he did you notice after that all happened, nobody was like Darth Vader ever again? Not that strong.
true.
So what if he got his revenge through Anakin, and then after Anakin died, you never saw that type of thing happen? I mean, granted, if you watch the last one, he's still not as strong as he was in the other ones, because he really couldn't do much. It's like he lost... I don't know, I have a series and theories about shit. I still think if Darth Maul wouldn't have died, Anakin wouldn't have come to be. Because it wasn't balanced then. Because if Darth Vader would have happened while Darth Maul was alive, it wouldn't have been balanced. Because those two were really strong. Plus the Emperor being alive, and Darth Maul and Darth Vader might have fought each other, and then that would have been a whole fuck up in the whole thing. Or they might have turned on the Emperor, and they might have controlled it all, and...
But didn't during the books Darth Maul still was alive?
Yes, he is still alive. They just don't want to make the story happen. That's the thing. Because he's half mechanical like Darth Vader.
Because they also did that in the cartoons.
Yeah. The cartoon got to bring all that out.
Yeah.
That's why I liked watching it, because they actually did what the stories pretty much did. So it's...
So I know there was one podcast thing that I was listening to that I believe, if I remember correctly, he said that Darth Maul and Darth Vader did fight at one point.
Was the Emperor alive still?
Yes.
So why would two Sith Lords want to fight, though? One of them had to either A, have gotten even worse, like darker, or one started to have light come into him because of the fact that you can't have that many Siths having that much power because it's not balanced.
So,
I would say Darth Maul.
If I remember correctly, Darth Maul had like given up on the Sith because he was assumed dead, and
they never...
Yeah, I believe he ended up becoming like the leader of Mandalore for a bit, and then...
Yeah, Mandalorians. He took over to help the Mandalorians.
Yeah.
Because I think you showed me that he was the leader at one point.
Yep.
So yeah, see, he wasn't completely evil anymore because he basically died but came back, so that darkness was probably gone. Because it balanced out again, because he wasn't fully dark.
Yeah. And he got to experience life on his own, where when he was with Darth Sidious got him basically at the age that Jedi are usually trained at, and that's all Darth Maul was trained for, is hatred for the Jedi.
Yep. And when he got his own thing, there was balance again. So if Darth Maul never came to be, would Darth Vader even existed?
That's a good question.
And if Luke and Leia never were born, would that whole story even have happened?
I think the total, the thing that would determine it is Padme. If Padme never existed, or if she would have died right away, or...
So if Padme didn't exist, would there have been a point to half of the shit that happened, and would there have been a Rebel Resistance, and would there have been all that other crap? Would Leia ever met Han Solo? So who was basically the key point to this whole damn shit was Padme.
Yep. Without her, Anakin would have been able to focus on all of his Jedi training. They might not have even had the war that happened.
Would they have even traveled to that planet?
Probably not.
So they may have never crossed paths with him then.
Yeah.
And
Skywalker.
That last fucking scream. Holy fuck. I wish that was the actual shit that happened in the movie.
right.
Too weak. Too fucking weak. Yeah.
Alright, here's another question. Favorite childhood memory?
You assume that I have memory of my childhood.
I do.
I do.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
You do.
I do.
You do.
You do.
You do. You do.
Personally, I'd have to think about it.
Alright. Red Silence, do you have any favorite childhood memories?
Favorite childhood memory.
Would you like me to go first?
Yes.
Alright. My favorite childhood memories is everything we did in Utah, and when we lived at the place we used to live at called, the family's last name was the Matthews, and everything in New London before, everything basically up until the point of 2001. That was my favorite memory.
Yeah.
Because
a lot of that was most memorable times.
There's just so many things that you can't.
There's a lot of shit that happened in that little time frame that really stand out, and I have the most memories of that were good.
I would say one of the coolest things, or one of the most memorable things for myself during my childhood, was my Halloween costume back in Utah.
Yep. With the real pumpkin on your head.
Yep.
How that damn thing fit as good as it did, I don't know.
I have
but
no
it was
idea.
an entire pumpkin.
And then when we came home after, back in the day when you freaking got candy from everyone from me filling up pillowcases of candy, came home, watched Michael Myers 2, or Halloween 2. Sorry, Michael Myers 2. Halloween 2.
Yep, I remember that.
That would probably have to say was one of my favorite memories.
Even though it was difficult times, but the memories were the best. Because that was that park we went to in Utah. That was one of the neatest freaking parks ever in my entire life that I've ever been to.
That really big one that we always went to.
Yes. When you would swing, you would see like you were facing a mountainside. And there was a freaking little like river thing in between that was really shallow. I mean, it was like maybe past your ankle. It was so low.
And then that's what I said last week about the thing that was probably the worst thing that I stepped on was those dang little freaking bees that sat on those rocks.
Some fucking honeybees?
That what it was, honeybee?
Yeah, there was a bunch of honeybees in them fucking things.
Well, whatever the hell they were. But
He's fucking
anyways,
socked.
we sat there and we played with that freaking green ass freaking
Algae shit. Swamp monster.
at each other. But yeah.
It was a fucking great times in Utah.
Yeah.
And at the Matthews house, all that sledding and shit we did, and that fake ice fishing in the backyard with Hank.
That was
I still got pictures. I got fucking pictures of that shit.
The only thing I did not care for back when we lived with the Matthews was fucking going to school. That and the Holstein school. I couldn't care less.
Remember when I chipped that golf ball and hit you in the ass? Dude, hey, that was that in Matthew's house. If it was not for that time, we never would have been introduced to Resident Evil 2 as soon as we did.
Yep.
If David never would have rented that game.
No, we actually bought it, remember?
Whatever, rented, bought it. It's still, that's the first time we ever played Resident Evil 2.
Bought it. It was at... What store was that?
I don't remember.
Some video game store that was in... Whatever, and then we had all those fuck PlayStation games and shit.
Yep.
And Bloody Roar.
Yep.
Do you remember
Cabela's black glass game?
Yep. Do you remember what game that was that we played? It wasn't Need for Speed. I know we played Need for Speed, but it was a Corvette type game, I thought it was. Do you remember what the hell game that was?
No.
So, you'd have to agree. Pretty much up to the point of 2001 was...
That IndyCar racing was the first time we played that in your house.
I thought in your house was at the Holstein.
That was way before that.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it was that Sega one that I brought over with WrestleMania, right?
Maybe.
Whatever. Anyways.
Toe Jam and Earl?
Yep.
It's a good one. So many freaking games, dude.
Friggin' all those games that we played back at the motel.
You said Killer Instinct, right?
No.
That was the first time we played Killer Instinct.
Oh yeah. All those games we played back in at that motel.
That was when we first had that boxing game.
Yep, Mom whooped all of our asses.
Wrestling game we had so many freaking games.
Yeah, Mom freaking
Mario Kart was Super Mario Kart was the first time we played there at the motel.
Yep.
At the hotel. Anyway, Alex. Sorry, we're just gonna keep going and going and going.
Dude, we could keep going fucking on and on about that. We'll have to say that
really.
for a memory lane.
I don't really have much of a childhood memories, so I can't participate in the question.
Yeah, you can. You're not telling me you don't have any.
Sheltered child. He was sheltered.
He was a sheltered life.
Another pot. No,
Motherfucker, you did so much shit as a kid.
I just don't want to. I think he wants to block all of his childhood because he had bad memories of his childhood.
Yeah. Yeah.
The time when shit was running away from that fucking girl. Not trying to bring up bad memories. I'm just that
See.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably why you don't. That's probably why you don't have any memories of freaking childhood. So you don't remember that shit.
Alex, I want to play. You want to play?
No, woman.
No.
All right. Dylan doesn't have any childhood memories because he wants to repress them. All right. Got another question?
Do I have another question?
You got more questions?
If you could be in movies, what kind of movies would you want to act in?
Star Wars.
How did I know that?
Or police ones, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'd like to star on the comedy because my life's already a joke.
My life is nothing but a comedy.
My life's nothing but a comedy. No, I'd have to.
You're awful, Murray.
I'm awful. Look what happened to you. Look what happened. Look what you did. Look what you.
Playing my video, inviting me to the show just to make
Don't know the
fun of
first
me.
thing about. Don't know the first thing about me, pal.
You want another joke, Murray?
I think he's had enough security.
What do you get when you cross a mentally ill loner whose society abandons them and treats them like trash? I'll tell you what you get. You get what you fucking deserve. Hey, Mickey, give me my fucking money. Boy, I make money, choke on my dick. You fucking infested rat. Hold on. You dumb nut. Better watch, I'm gonna stick my big old white cloud finger in your ass. Woo! You know you like it, you bitch.
Oh God.
You fucking whore. Fucking whore.
I definitely have to say, like Diddleman said, Star Wars. It would be really cool to be Mortal Kombat movies.
Yeah.
But,
My life, nothing but the comedy.
I have to say, oh yeah, I think so. Shut your mouth, fucker.
What do you
Probably zombie movie,
Yeah.
but then it'd be scary. So, yeah, either Mortal Kombat, Star Wars, or zombie movies would be pretty cool.
Scary.
I'd
unless you
probably
do
either
Shaun
be
of the Dead
zombie-
style.
Yes, I would too.
There you go. There's your comedy and zombie. Oh,
See, there you go.
I'd want to be in movies where it's either anything to do with like a killer, gory movie, or space, or to do with like I'm just fucking thinking about it. Kind of like anything to do with like the killer stuff, scary shit. Even if it could be like something with like the action shit would be like even like with being on Viking Age and shit, but more and less like outer space or scary, gory shit.
Yeah.
Because scary movies can have action, space can too. So
yeah.
Ooh, found another one that would be really cool to be at, like James
What?
Bond.
yeah,
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Bones,
Andy.
fuck Indiana Jones.
I think it'd be cool.
Yeah.
There's one more I was gonna say. Oof. I had some really good ideas for like movies and shit, like people that can actually relate to. I think that'd be cool. We can direct some movies. Some cool movie ideas.
We're at about an hour 55, so I don't know if you wanna.
I got more to say. Alright, I'll hit my last question. Alright, ready?
All right.
Want to hit one more question too, Dead Silence?
Yep.
Alright. So I'll hit my last one. If you could go back in time, what would you want to see?
If I could go back in time, I totally. Dude, I was fucking waiting without laughing. On that fucking video with that voiceover thing with the drugs and shit. It's like, if I could go back, I totally would. Fucking if you could go back in time, what you was like, if I could go back in time, I totally would. Perfect.
So, anyways, the one thing you cannot do is you can't help yourself. Don't go back in time to see. Possibly interact as long as you're not trying to change a timeline. Let's put it that way. I would like to go see. Thanks for this correction from our first video, the Iron Age or Western.
Oh. There you go.
I would go back in time, but not. I would go back to the point where I'm like way before I was even born. So I wouldn't have to worry about messing with my timeline and
that's
helping me and shit.
I'd go back to the freaking Iron Age and shit.
I would be in the fucking Viking Age. That's exactly where I would go. How many times can you go back though? Just the once?
No, I mean as long as you're not messing with time and timeline and trying to screw with things, I guess you can go back many times you want.
Okay.
I would do like the 1920s.
That's like your style.
Yeah.
Like the Roaring 20s?
Yep.
That'd be cool. Go and walk around that time. Hey, fuck face.
Try running around.
What's this?
Yeah.
Go around and be like, what's the skinny?
That motherfucker.
What would you go back and do?
I'd mainly just go to
Go back in time.
party like they used to.
The what?
I'd just party like they used to.
Oh. Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude, that was like fucking perfect. You know how hard that was not laughing fucking before I said that? Oh my god. I almost started laughing saying it.
Is that it for that question, or
Yeah.
we have more?
Just
Okay.
if you could go back in time, what part of the timeline would you like to see? To visit, I should say.
Alright.
Would this affect anything if you, did stuff with people?
Not if you impregnate them.
Okay.
Because if you impregnated somebody that was in a different timeline, you could fuck up entire realities and shit. Because that was not supposed to happen then. Because then you just took a part of you and you put it in a different timeline. When you go back, that's gonna be all fucked up then. Not saying you can't. I'm just saying you can't impregnate someone because you'll fuck up the timeline.
Shit ton of women and see what happens.
Oh God.
I'd spend a year back in
Oh
those.
God.
I'd have the world coming looking like fuck Planet of the Apes. Dude,
All right. Put this into perspective. If you went to say every 10 or every different age in the timeline up to now, and you impregnated one woman in every part of the timeline, what would that happen? That would be so
I'd have
fucked
a
up.
bunch of.
Why is this world so fucked
I'd have
up?
a bunch of pygmy me looking fucking people fucking capturing me like, get your dirty fingers off me, you fat fuck.
Oh,
Then I'd come back, then they would have me as like a big fucking bronze
you know why?
statue.
You know, honestly, you know what? I would do it if I could go back multiple times through through the timeline. You know what I would document on paper? But I would have to keep it secret to take back with me and not lose it or give it to somebody else to see. I would.
What killed the dinosaurs?
No, I would start from when both parents were alive and work back the timeline and look at the entire family tree
Oof.
and take documentation of it.
That'd be neat.
You know what I'm saying? Because then you would know, and you could go back forever, because then you knew whose parents were whose parents all the way back. Then you could really check out like how far your lineage goes, and have full-on documentation. Now, would taking a picture fuck that up? If you were not caught. If you were not caught. Okay.
Even taking a picture, they'd be like, what the hell was that?
But then you could see the colors of everything and how everything happened. You don't know how far back your fucking bloodline goes and where it started.
Yeah.
Think about that. Your bloodline and your fucking ancestors and shit. That's a never-ending process.
Yeah.
Because how honestly far back can you go till you find the stop to that? There is no stop if you really think about it. Because at some point, you have a beginning of something. But how far would it go back? Like, you get to your parents, then you look at their parents, then you look at the parents of them, and the parents of them, and parents of them, and just keep going and going and going and going and going. Like, how far would you go back? You know?
Hey, so I do have something I brought up before.
Yeah.
When existence of humans started, wasn't it Eve and like 3 or 4 other dudes?
No.
Yeah.
Adam and Eve.
And there was like
You talking when they got kicked out of the Garden of Eden?
Yeah, and there was like 2 other dudes.
Yeah.
Doesn't that technically make everybody related?
I want somebody to answer me that question.
And wasn't Eve technically the first casting coach member?
Yeah. Fucked up, dude.
That's a title right there.
That's fucked up.
My first time. I'm here to do a job interview. Should we leave our interview off on that note?
So technically, wouldn't Eve be everybody's mom?
Yes, and we're all related. So no
You gotta
matter who
really
you're
think.
dating-
You really think about that, though. How the hell did a human race become the human race?
Exactly.
And if it ended up with 2... No, because you can't even have a scientist fucking even explain that to you.
Yeah.
Even if it's from evolution, you got to think about how far humans started back. And just because Eve was on the casting couch doesn't make her any less of a mother.
But like I said, I think it makes us all related some way, somehow.
We are.
So,
We're all brothers.
all brothers and sisters.
Get it?
Some
All
way or another.
brother.
We're gonna leave the podcast off on that note, as Eve was the first member of casting coach.
Yep.
That's the title. Eve did what on a casting couch?
There you go.
Yes.
Eve, casting coach, American Legends.
Yes.
Eve did what on the casting coach?
Gentlemen, sign us out.
Alright.
What?
So if we got nothing else, then we're ready. We good?
You're good.
Alright.
Till next week.
So don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube. You can also follow all of our Twitch channels. The links to all of the stuff is going to be provided in the description of our YouTube videos, Spotify audios, everything. Be sure to follow us on Facebook at Lolly Gaming. And remember, keep on gaming, have a nice night, and thank you for tuning in. We'll be back next week Sunday for more Noobs Q&A.
Bye.